Hello, and welcome to our weekend edition of Podcast Pending, where we talk about more news-related, more serious kind of topics. I have Rory and Bud with me again, or Morts.
Sup.
Yeah.
Hello.
We're still getting in the swing of Saturdays, so forgive us. It's pretty awful. So what we're going to talk about today, we got 3 topics lined up. Holy shit, that's some feedback.
No, that was my phone.
No, that was
okay.
my phone.
I was trying to turn it down.
Stop that. What we got is so we're gonna talk about. Okay, those are absolutely not in order.
Well,
No.
the game.
The game ones go first.
We didn't discuss the order of our list.
Okay, so
It's been a long.
we're apparently starting with the new Pokemon game. Thoughts, observations, considerations. Do you like the new graphical style, etc.?
I like the new graphic.
You guys.
All
Let's start with Bud.
All I have seen or heard of is the name Sword and
Sword and
yeah,
Shield.
Sword and Shield.
Oh, I thought it was
Short,
Chad.
no, it's
and-
short. It's short and sweet.
I thought it was Chad and Karen.
I wish it was.
Chad.
No, but I think it's an interesting name because it diverges from the whole color scheme.
But we have Sword and Shield Pokemon already.
But yeah, but
I'm wondering-
I'm talking about just the name. I think that's creative.
Next edition is gonna be bow and arrow.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, it's 2 in 1, bow and arrow, not bow arrow. Bow
But
Bow arrow.
I haven't seen any picture or any pictures of like the gameplay or anything, so I'm not
It looks like
What?
Let's Go
We can actually show
Pokemon
that.
and
Okay,
Eevee.
Pokemon Company will likely strike it when we upload it to YouTube, so we'll have to put a black box over it and post, but we can do it.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Keep talking.
I heard about that
Um,
actually. How the company or
They're
something.
super aggressive.
Yes, even though you're promoting their
They're
game.
silly.
Yeah. Hey, buy this game that we like, but we can't show you because they're assholes. Anyway. But it's like the graphics.
It looks like Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu.
Okay.
They went back to the random battles where you can't see the Pokemon in the grass.
So they
which
And a lot of people are actually really upset about
took a
that.
step backwards.
they made it more like the traditional ones. But honestly, I liked that because then I didn't when I was running through. I was like, oh, I already have 10 of this Pokemon.
You
Like,
can't
I
even
don't,
find the trailer out right now.
I don't want to. I don't want to fight them over and over. I kind of enjoyed being able to see what I was catching and like weaving in and out of tons of Zubat.
Yeah,
Holy
it looked like it was
shit.
more. It reminded me of like Dragon Quest. When I did see like we actually see little things.
Speaking
Oh.
of Dragon Quest 12, or is it 11?
I think it's 11. That's out.
Whichever is coming to the Switch.
I think it's
The
11.
PS4
Is
version.
it gonna work?
Oh, yeah.
It's not gonna be laggy or anything.
They're adding 2 graphical versions to it, too.
Oh, that's interesting.
The only thing I have against Pokemon anymore is I don't know.
Just knock it off.
Well,
I'm just like I'm getting bored with the series.
well, with Sun and Moon, I thought it was. I think it was different from the others, with the islands and everything, and the.
I actually hated it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't finish
Hated
it.
what?
Sun and Moon. I didn't.
What
I
about
didn't like it that there weren't gyms.
Well, it was a. But they
I
tried.
don't give a shit what it was.
They tried something different. It wasn't just a gym.
I don't mind them trying something different, but they absolutely did away with badges. And HMs threw me off for a minute because I'm used to making an HM whore. So all of a sudden I could have the party I wanted without having to worry about, can I get to this part of the game?
Okay. Well, I mean, I liked it just as much as I did Black 2. And those are the only.
Actually, Black 2 is really good.
Yeah. And those are like the most recent games I've played of Pokemon, so.
Here you
Now,
go.
Ultra Sun and Ultra Red. Okay, so here's our trailer here for our audio people. Sorry, you have to listen to Pokemon music.
Like it looks pretty. Like I'm not.
I don't know
denying
why
that.
it's looking so shitty.
The
right
avatar
now.
looks pretty good. Or the character model looks good.
What is it with Japan and plaid right now?
I have no idea.
Plaid everything.
People were like complaining about the graphics though.
What about the graphics?
I thought it looked nice.
I
Game
think it
footage, not final. So, I like somebody pointed out, I like the shaders they're using on the Pokemon model.
Yeah.
A little bit more shadowing here and there. I don't know. I think it looks grand. Like it looks like a fun time
What's
to me.
wrong with it? The graphic wise, what's wrong with it?
I don't know.
People, I think it looks
It's not
too
a
much like,
step up enough from 3DS.
it looks like Let's Go.
So
It looks like Let's Go stepped up a notch.
But they don't.
But
People wanted more of a notch.
I think it looks
It's
good.
just like those-
because it's Pokemon. You're still appealing to kids. It doesn't need to be hyper
I
real.
don't remember we talked about. That's the other thing. People talking about.
We could also, while we're on the subject of Pokemon, the new fucking Pikachu trailer, Detective Pikachu. That was good.
I haven't seen the new trailer.
I totally thought somebody was pissing that out the first time.
I think it was meant to.
The water Pokemon's the cutest.
I like the monkey, but we already have a grass monkey.
I like the monkey too, but he's the cutest.
I hope that's not some kind of thing. But like we already have one of these. It's Pansage.
He probably turns. Yeah, but he's
We
just.
don't know.
He's
I love
just
him.
grass.
He's adorable.
He's probably gonna be earth or ground and.
I like him.
Grass.
He's adorable.
Well, we don't know the final evolutions of him.
I don't care. He's adorable. He's my pick.
He could evolve into like a tank
I'm okay with that.
with tree.
The next one's gonna be Pokemon Gun Invest. You
Right?
can hear us slightly in the background. I don't think it's coming through in the podcast.
But I didn't see anything wrong.
I don't know. I'm just getting. Like, I like Pokemon still. I
It's
just
not that easy.
kind of getting bored.
Nobody's
with it.
getting free airtime on ours. Nobody unless they sponsor us.
Well, I mean,
It's kind of like that thing. I don't understand what people have against the style. It's kind of like how people are upset with the Link's Awakening style. I think it's adorable.
I think they could redo his face in that.
I
one.
like the cartoony look.
No, I like the look, but
Well, because he looks
his
like
face
yeah,
looks absolutely dirt.
That's the point. Is it looks like the old pixel art where they just had the two dots.
He had a better face on.
No, he didn't. It had two dots.
It translated up better than that. Come on, you
No.
can't make everything else in the world high res and vibrant, and then his face is two dots.
Yes, you can.
I think obviously you can.
I think it's
The
adorable.
question really becomes, should you?
Yeah, I think it's adorable.
they made money off of it, so yes, they should have.
But I haven't sold it yet. It's not even got a release date.
Oh wait, this is
Link's
New.
Awakening, the new Link's Awakening.
They're remaking the original
Oh.
Game Boy Zelda.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Game Boy. This is okay.
No, they're remaking it. But people
Yeah.
were upset about the style. They're like, it's too
I'm
too cartoony. I don't like it. It's like I think it's adorable.
I like it.
I
like the look.
love the style. I love the coloring.
Looks like
It's
everything's
just
a
like
plastic toy.
it's just like freaking Wind Waker. Yeah, everything looks like it's claymation or like a plastic toy. But it's like when Wind Waker came out, a lot of people hated the Wind Waker 2 because of the style. They're like, oh, this is a cartoony. I don't like it. They're like, the style's dumb. The coloring's dumb. I'm like, you people are stupid. Like, it's stylized.
Mhm.
Deal with it.
What's going on? So here's a couple screenshots. I better put those up so everyone else can follow along who's watching, and so that people who are listening can wish they were watching. Yeah, here's a dungeon.
But like, go to the comparison right up there. Where it says comparison of the Legend of Zelda. Oh, you
there's
gotta
nothing
click it.
there. No, I'm not clicking it.
Like,
Those are the
I
full
think
pic- look at his face.
It's
You
cute.
barely see it.
I can
That's the
see
point because
it.
it was a top down and literally in the game sprites.
Okay,
He just had,
there's his face.
I think
No.
it's cute. I think it's cute.
Well,
I think they could do more with the eyes.
Well, that's zoomed in. You're not going to see it that close.
I know, but I think they could give him actual pupils so he looks like he's alive. Like, I understand the world looking like a toy, but he doesn't need to look like a soulless body.
I think it's adorable.
If anything, it almost too accurately encaptures what Link's soul is. He's just born to reincarnate into a doll one after another.
I think it's
until
adorable.
he lands on Mars.
You know what it
and
reminds
fights
me
the
of?
bowels of
But I think
hell.
we
No.
lost track of Pokemon.
What
too.
it we did.
We'll have
What,
to get back to
what
it.
it reminds me of? It reminds me of Earthbound.
I see
That style. Go look up Earthbound. Yeah, go look up Ness on Earthbound. Like he's got those same eyes.
You know what's coming next year?
Your mother.
It better be.
What, Earthbound?
Yeah,
3?
Mother. Yeah, exactly.
Mother 3.
Hey! Actually, if they could do it in that style,
It'd be a fucking adorable.
It'd be
I
cool.
don't know. Anyway.
yeah, all right.
Okay, we gotta get back to Pokemon.
Oh, hang on. Okay.
We've lost our way.
I think the new styles.
We no longer know the way.
But it does look like Earthbound style, and that would be perfect for Earthbound, honestly.
Well, going back to Pokemon.
Back to Pokemon.
It's not made for us anymore.
No.
That's what I mean. It's made for kids.
And I don't want it to be.
And well, how many?
I want to be a cranky old woman.
How many iterations have you played of Pokemon?
That's not the
I own
point.
every version.
No, that is the point. That's the point of my question.
I own them all.
So what's
Literally.
Yeah, so we paid for the company, so they should be catering to us.
I don't agree. I
was
invested
a
in
joke.
a company.
You could always
I
go
know.
back
It was
and
a
replay
joke.
the old games.
I don't want to play the old games.
That's
I
the
want
thing
new
that bugs
games.
me. People's always like, "Well, I want the new game. I want a new game." Well, just play the old one. There's nothing wrong with the old one.
Yes, there is. They're
You
old.
can't get all the new mechanics. I mean, have you?
Okay,
Short of Danny, who has no qualms with the old games, have you ever gone back and played? Yeah, you did. The DS.
Silver. Okay,
Still,
okay,
I would
yes.
play them again.
Yeah, Black 2. You're talking
Heart
about?
Gold, Soul Silver, best.
I
ever.
didn't play those.
You should before their price way hikes. But then again, Let's Go Gold and Silver should probably be out by the time you get a Switch.
Well, yeah, because by the time I get a Switch, it'll be like the end of the cycle.
I'm actually more sold on a Let's Go sequel than I am on the actual sequel, if I'm honest. People were unhappy. Okay, so talking about more about the gameplay itself, people were unhappy that the wild encounters are no longer. Pardon me. But the wild encounters are random now. That you don't see Pokemon on the map anymore. I'm like, well, they did up the graphical fidelity quite a bit. And, maybe not in such a glaring way that you can notice it, but I'm sure under the hood they've upped it quite a bit. So with all that going on at one time, it'd be hard to be rendering Pokemon live on the screen.
Well, the thing is,
that was like the one thing everybody wanted to take from Pokemon.
It could have been nice if they could have had an option where you could toggle in between the two. But if you went where the Pokemon are visible, the graphics went down just a bit.
People would have a fit. They're already having.
Okay, but you're getting what you want.
That's not the point.
You can toggle through either one you want, but
No,
you have to make concessions.
They want good graphics and Pokemon. Yeah, you do have to make.
They want their
concessions.
cake and they want to eat it too, and they don't have enough money for two
yes,
cakes.
and they're getting those erotic cakes because they like eating dick.
Ah.
I'm sorry, just people complain too much.
Oh, hello there in the chat.
You're complaining.
Welcome to our Saturday show. We didn't actually realize somebody.
Is there somebody there?
Oh crap! Somebody didn't hit that light. Sorry about our lighting. It's a little bit fluff this morning. Yeah.
I can't see anything in the chat.
Let's see here. Wind Waker needed 20 hours of driving around with 4 dudes in a 4K.
Well, what?
That's what the comment is.
What is it? What is it? My comment didn't load.
It said Wind Waker needed 20 hours of driving around with 4 dudes in a 4K.
So, Final Fantasy 15?
Yeah. Well, you're the one that brought up Wind Waker, too, you jerk.
I'm sorry.
But with Pokemon, I think that I think it's gonna be nice. I do. I think it's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be good for those who play it and want to enjoy it.
I'm gonna play it.
They said they were going back to a tradition. Go ahead. Did you flip it to this side? Did it come unplugged down there?
Ah, shit.
You flipped it.
There's 2 settings.
Yeah.
Well,
one turns it to the battery circuit. One is the AC circuit. Oh, we can see.
Oh
again.
yeah, because I own this light.
But you actually did blind me with that.
Way to go.
My hangover is now worse.
No, but since I made it worse, it'll be over sooner.
Yeah, right.
Get the pain out of the way.
Either that or your endorphins are gonna kick in. You're gonna feel so good. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be great for the people that are enjoying it, and they said they were going back to the. They said they were going back to the core gameplay, and that is random battles, gyms.
Yeah.
I mean, I was happy to see gyms back. I actually kind of like the region. It looks so different from everything that we've seen. and I'll be curious. Because I'm curious about the size based on the map. The map makes it look like it's a little small. Like
It probably is.
Ruby and Sapphire had like a huge map. X and Y had a fairly big map, and then Beyond Gold and Silver, which had an absolutely great map and a huge map. I love those games. Gold and Silver.
Well,
is
it
my
essentially
bread and
had 2 maps.
butter. All thanks to it's Miyamoto, right? No. Iwata. It's all thanks to Iwata, former President Iwata, because he's the one that actually built the compression system that allowed them to put Kanto onto it.
Which that's probably the coolest thing in the whole series. We actually go back to a previous game and go,
And see the effects of your last game.
Yeah. Well, you're essentially getting 2 games for the price of 1 because you can catch twice as many Pokemon.
Now, when they bring out that sweet, sweet Pokemon MMO, I'm in. And you can go to all the regions.
That
I'm
I
not
might
sure
play.
how that would work. You have to explain how a Pokemon MMO would work.
Well, it'd be always online.
Okay.
You would still go around. There'd probably be some weird ass mechanic where you actually have to run around and throw the damn ball at a Pokemon.
Okay.
Which
Pokemon
means that
MMO VR.
other people could poach your Pokemon while you're trying to catch it.
Unless there was like a locking system where if you're interacting with one, it's only locked onto you to where they can't
People are gonna
interfere.
mod in guns and start shooting each other.
But how
don't
would
think
the
they'd take
battle
it easy.
system work? That'd be like, would you still have a team? And you throw...
No, it'd be chaotic if people like jumped into your battles too.
Yeah, but like, how?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the World of Warcraft had a Pokemon game.
I
in it.
know, because that's
Oh.
pretty much all I did the last time we played.
I didn't realize.
Is I went around collecting pets. I named my because I got the StarCraft 2 Collection Edition, so I got the mini Thor as a pet. I named him Dildor, the Destroyer,
That's
and he
Yeah,
went around destroying other pets.
You literally just went around, you captured pets, and then you battled them. It's literally Pokemon.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It's
and,
literally
and you had a
Pokemon.
team or just had like
A team of
You
three.
can make up a team,
Three.
yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
And you have types like humanoid, spirit. It's pretty fun.
So
It was
they-
Pokemon.
They could make that work then.
So
Oh no,
how
Pokemon MMO. There's a few of them.
how the
Actually,
battles
people
worked-
have made them on their own. So
Okay.
that Minecraft had a mod for Pokemon.
yeah, I would love to get a server with that on it. That would be
'Cause
funny.
I'm not very experienced in MMOs, so I didn't know if that would work.
Oh yeah, no, you could do it. I don't know the particulars of how.
Okay.
But if anybody was going to do it right, it would be Nintendo and the Pokemon Company. But if they did a Pokemon MMO, I don't care if it has to be always online. I don't care if you had to upload to an online world. You know, you could play single player offline, and then you could just log into the online world, and everybody's just running around on a big map of everywhere where you can go to Kanto, Johto, Sinnoh. I would like to go back to Nintendo from the GameCube if you're listening. I enjoyed Pokemon Coliseum and Project, or what is it, the Dark Gales.
Gales of
Were you-
Darkness.
yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed starting
Dark
with an Espeon and Umbreon. Please do that again for me. That's why I didn't choose Let's Go Eevee, because I can't have a damn Umbreon or Espeon. Otherwise, yeah,
Hey,
that would be
so
my bread and
cute.
butter.
So cute.
He's got a smushed face. It looks like he ran into a wall at like 50 miles an
Why
hour.
So does-
why are you hating on all my characters'
So does
faces?
Pikachu does too. He barely has a nose.
But he's got a nose. Have you seen the
But-
Pikachu 2DS? It sticks out. Eevee ran into a wall at like 100 miles an hour, and they couldn't save his facial structure, so they just made it a pancake.
They did not.
It does. It looks like some weird amalgamation of a human head with a flat nose on a dog's body. That's all I can see. And then when it goes to the evolution forms, I'm kind of like, now that's something I can get into.
Jeez.
It does. It's bad.
Hating on my.
But
You're hating on all my characters'
man, we have
faces.
the worst case of ADD today.
At least we have a list.
Yeah, to get us back to round
we
up.
are.
MMO's good.
At Pokemon.
Graphics, I'm okay with. I'm happy with the graphics of the game. It's not perfect, but I would rather have a game that doesn't chug. X and Y, Omega and Ruby Sapphire, Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon was the worst. I couldn't get
The
through
battles,
it.
the battles chugged. I'm talking
I-
about chug in the engine. And I wanted 3D on the 3DS, okay? I'm that asshole. But when frame rates drop to like 15 frames a fucking second, I'm sorry for the language. I'm very passionate about my frame rates in Pokemon. I'm not having it. I want to play it in 3D.
We're gonna put that on your tombstone.
I'm not having it. And then
Sorry, I can't come out to greet you. I'm still rendering. That
Yeah.
should be on your tombstone.
Yeah.
I'm still rendering.
the gameplay looks good.
Mhm.
Battles, from what we see, looked okay.
Yeah.
The starters, I would give the starters a C. I'm grading one thing, so I'm doing like a PewDiePie meme review thing. So I'm not sure what.
I enjoy the starters. I think they're adorable.
I think one of them's overused. Oh, the bunny reminds me of Torchic. I mean, obviously, starters are gonna be kind of of the.
They
others,
all look like something else. Obviously, they took the water one. It looks like a mud kit.
The fire one looks like they set Happening on fire and then painted it red.
Kind of.
I would like to see a return to animal based Pokemon. You know,
They're animal based.
not
They're-
trash cans and. I mean, I could understand the evolution of a species, but then the whole idea of evolving.
The only thing I had against the trash can, I don't know, it just seemed really lazy
Rubbish.
looking. Like okay, I will admit, as stupid as the Pokemon is, Trubbish is actually kind of cute, but then he evolved and it's just terrible.
Well, I
think my
mean,
most favorite reason is Mimikyu.
it's the evolution
love
of
Mimikyu.
bacteria and shit. That's what.
But he
created
he
him.
literally goes from a trash bag, which is kind of cute. But
That's
then
weird.
he gets
But yeah.
he suddenly has a trash can and like he's bigger trash.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because he's bigger and stronger. Wait, he's not Huff or Hefty or whatever.
He'd be like
he's not a
Now
Huff.
kids
he's
are gonna
chunky.
kids are gonna go take the bags that their parents are throwing away and carry them on, slap googly eyes on them and like start throwing them at other kids. Let's have a Pokemon battle
You shouldn't say that because that'll be this year's hottest Halloween costume.
of trash.
Kids wearing trash bags over their heads and they're dying.
Hypodermic needle sticking out. God, we're going to hell.
Oh jeez.
So I've said my piece on Pokemon. Does anyone else have anything to add? Do they want to give their summary like me?
I'm done playing the games in general. So
I'll probably buy it
here-
because I always buy and peruse that game.
I'm in the in between.
Especially since we have this channel now.
I don't really want to play it. Much like I didn't really want to play Sun and Moon, but I'm probably gonna buy it, and I'm probably gonna get halfway through it, and then I'm gonna quit.
I don't know if they do Let's Go Volume 2 and you go to Pokemon Gold and Silver. I am in it. That one I will.
That would make sense if every other Pokemon is like that. You know, just give variety.
No, I would definitely keep up with the Let's Go because Let's Go is actually a lot of fun. I like that I can avoid random battles like it's the plague.
I don't have to run into
I'm trying to get from
Yes.
point A to point B, and I can avoid everything. Just get there. Right?
Yes, and I like that you can purposefully, like, okay, so Alpha Ruby and Sapphire had this system where you could chain Pokemon by using a searching, like essentially a dowsing rod for Pokemon, and a grass petal would pop up, a little exclamation mark, and you run to it and you get that Pokemon.
Huh.
There's a chance though.
Yeah, there was a chance it wouldn't be, but if you chain, you get better odds of shinies. So
Oh, okay.
they did a twist on the system. I don't know how that applies to shinies, but if you chain the same Pokemon over and over again, the IVs go up. Its initial investment values. I didn't get
don't know
too
what
big
they're
into
called.
it. It was too hard to keep up with for me. I just didn't have the time.
I just thought of IVs like medical IVs.
So when you
That's all I can ever think of every time they're like, it's got good IVs. I'm like,
injects good
I'm
stats.
like, it's good at stabbing you with needles.
and you could chain it easily because you saw what Pokemon you were getting, so you would have better initial effort values, so stronger Pokemon.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. And then the fact that just catching Pokemon gave you experience was cool. And the battles were actually fun. I mean, because they were still standard system battles. And that's it. I thought it was great. And for somebody like me with a lot less time, it was great to just run through and have a good time.
I also liked not having to fight Pokemon you're trying to catch.
Just
because-
throwing frustratedly at it, Pokeball after
Yeah.
Pokeball.
Well, the only thing was you always had to carry a weak Pokemon on you,
So you didn't faint.
so you
everything?
didn't murder them to death.
Well, except in later games, you could actually get that, that thing that would leave.
That
1
was
HP.
but that took up a whole move slot that I didn't want to.
I just get a strong Pokemon that I never used. But we should probably let's move off Pokemon because we can kill time. So Kingdom Hearts 3 is getting DLC, but that's not important. That's not what we're here to talk about. I had a feeling they'd have to do DLC to fill that story.
They were
in
gonna
because,
have to.
Damn it!
People were gonna be so. I was already mad. Like
I'm of the thought that the DLC has to be after story. It wouldn't make sense to inject more story in the middle. I'd say it'd be better to cut out Frozen. I hate for people that enjoyed that world, whatever you can enjoy in that world, because there's nothing to it. It's a damn labyrinth.
They enjoyed
you're
it.
watching the movie.
Yes, they enjoyed it because they liked the movie. That's why you play the games. You play the game to
so that
play in
Sora
the
would
world.
interact with the characters.
Yeah.
But
And he has, I think 2, 3, 4, 5 lines maybe with the characters in that world.
other than that, yeah, it's just them explaining the movie and what's going
Yeah.
on.
You could pay $60
Sora's like, "Oh,
and watch
no."
every single Pixar movie
Yeah,
instead of buying every single Blu-ray separately.
huh? There were worlds that were good.
It's a
Toy
bu-
Story was
it's-
fun.
Oh, I love
It's
Toy
a budget
Story.
watch.
The Frozen one did feel really hollow though.
Tangled was pretty fun, and at least the cut scenes were more entertaining. That one, like Frozen, it felt like you were just watching a music video for a music video's sake, and there was no context behind it. At least there was context behind Tangled. I can let that one slide a little more than I can, but if you're gonna cut anything, I say cut Frozen. I mean, it feels like Frozen was a contractual obligation they threw in there. And then Disney also said, well, it's got to be in there. You can't make them interact too much. We got to preserve the integrity of the story because Frozen 2.
I don't
Elsa's in
know.
hell.
What?
There's a subtitle to Frozen 2.
Oh.
When Hell Freezes Over. There you go. That's your title. Frozen 2. When Hell Freezes Over.
No, it has to be Heck. It's for kids.
Oh, okay. Sorry. When Heck Freezes Over.
Doesn't Hades talk about?
I don't know.
Doesn't
I'm
he
glad
say-
they got James Woods to be Hades again.
Didn't they say-
He's always fun.
I don't know. Anyway, what's this board game?
There's a Kingdom Hearts board game coming out from the makers of Warhammer.
Okay, so
Or producers of Warhammer.
So
I think.
how-
It's like
is
that
this
chess
on-
game.
Yeah.
That's that big battle game they used to play in the game store we went to that took up tables.
So one person's gonna be like,
no,
Heartless
I'm
and-
saying it's from them. They have
oh
another
yeah,
game.
but how is the board game going to work?
That's
is
what I'm
what
trying to get
asking you.
to. They have their own board system for like RPGs, things like that. I forget what the system is called. Oh hell, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. But think of it like that D&D game. Yeah, right. Ooh, he's candy. But they
That's
have that.
us.
Oh, screw it. I'll just look it up.
Okay.
We're super.
Basically, it's if my understanding is correct from what we do know about it, because there's little known about it. It'll cover the first game because from what we know of the story, you're gonna go around sealing doors to darkness on the world. Or sealing keyholes, and to me, I'm like, well, he only did that in the first game, really.
He did it in the second one too,
Not for the same intent, though.
but he did do it.
But I'm saying if the story is about
Ooh.
sealing,
Look at that ring; it's pretty.
there it is. Yeah, Talisman is the game.
I feel
I
like
should probably
somebody.
show that. Sorry, guys. Let me.
Somebody at work was telling me about a game.
This is on Dual Shockers. If anybody's looking. So here it uses the Talisman, the Magical Quest games. So it's from Games Workshop, and it's 2 to 6 players. Like it says here, you got Sora, Riku, Kairi, King, Mickey, Goofy, and some others. And you're going to use their gameplay system to battle the Heartless and close keys. These door to darkness. I'm on board.
I feel
I
like
think it would be fun.
there's a person.
I think this will be more fun than 3.
There's
Sorry,
a
I had to say
person
that.
there's a person at work that I think has the board game Talisman that they wanted like us all to play at some point
Well, good. Now I have a reason for them to try it.
because it's got a whole bunch of like little figures in it. I think if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
it comes in minifigs.
Yeah,
That's another
and
thing
he
I'm
said
excited
he
about.
said it was like he's like it's always hard to get people to play because there's so many. It takes so long to set up and it's a long game.
We'll have to get 2 copies. One so that you can paint it, Actually, I really wanted to get the StarCraft board game. I unfortunately did not buy it when it was on clearance when Hastings went under. Rip Hastings, such a great company.
I forget. I think it plays like.
Maybe I can buy the name one day and bring it back. I'm taking it back.
I think it plays kind of like Betrayal at House on the Hill as you build the board as you go along.
I could see that.
Except that game doesn't take as long to set up.
As long as I get a gummy ship, we're good.
I think it sets up like that, if I'm not, or like
that could be a board game in and of itself.
Or the D&D, the D&D.
Yeah, the
board
Tower
games.
Ravenclaw or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like those.
Yeah,
where you build it as you go.
Yeah, it probably is, but I'm excited to find out because this excites me more than Kingdom Hearts 3 after playing Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts 3 was a big disappointment.
I enjoy an end to a story. I was upset with how it got there. I really hope the DLC is
better fix it.
No, I hope it's post game. Everyone wants more filler for the story.
I don't want more filler.
I don't want to play as Riku. I don't want to play as other characters unless it's part of after game story, which means it will be. But I don't want more story because shy of all the friggin' loopholes and threads they left hanging around for Kingdom Hearts Key or whatever it is.
Unchained, yeah.
Yeah. You know, short of tying those up, but even then, that would be an unnecessary plot point to reach because what we really want to know is what happens to the characters afterward, in between and after the beach.
It was really fun.
And if you beat the game, you know what I'm talking about.
A lot of people were like, when you get to the parts that pertain to Kingdom Hearts Unchained.
The tree.
No, to Unchained. People were like, who are these people? Like,
I was actually very moved by that fight. I was, because it actually used all the usernames from the people that played. That moved me.
I actually forgot that they were gonna, because they mentioned.
If I'd have known about it, I'd have actually gotten leveled up. I'd have paid money and have been like, bam, bam, bam.
No, it was
look at me, I'm beefcake.
It was a random.
That's okay. I'd have still paid money to have a chance to have my name in there.
You didn't have to pay, is what I'm telling you. You just played and you got tokens.
No, I'd have paid so I could be strong, so I could do a lot more tokens.
That's not how you got tokens.
Well, then, damn it.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's no way to buy tokens.
I just threw away hypothetical money.
I completely forgot that they said that they were going to incorporate names from Kingdom Hearts Unchained into Kingdom Hearts 3.
That was really cool.
Some of those names.
Yeah, I was trying to read them and looking for the worst ones. You gotta sit thinking about, like, people sitting there in the office going through these names going, we can't use this guy's name.
Like, just toss him out.
There's like, we can't use her name. We can't use that name at all. Imagine like the morale just dropping as they read through the list of names that come through.
Most people are actually fairly like.
I know, but like those sneaky people that likely got in there with the way they use all the typography to make things as they're not supposed to be. Clever devils, especially in Japan, they're really good at it. And what was even worse is in Japan, they probably don't speak a lot of like the developers probably don't speak a lot of English. So things would just pass by them. So they'd have to be extra scrutinized and be like, Disney's watching this. We can't just like throw any name we think.
They have translators.
I was gonna say they probably had English speakers on hand who could catch that.
Maybe
they have enough money where they should.
Square's got a thing about developing the game onshore in Japan, and then sending it to the U.S. to be localized, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not built by, in my understanding, the last I checked, is it's not actually built by a multilingual team. It is built by the Japanese and then translated for us. Why some things kind of fall flat, but
What?
Are you enjoying your links over there?
Yeah.
But
I also drew a funny face.
I want to get you one of those tablets where we can watch what you're drawing as you draw. Actually, I do. I have one that we can hook to this computer, and you can draw with pens, and it'll show up, and we can put a little doodle corner on there for you.
Can't we just do something like that with my iPad?
No. unfortunately.
Oh.
But I have something that's literally built to do that. And
Didn't you give that to me? No, you didn't give it to me. You'll use it one day.
I don't know where it is. I'd have to find it.
Oh, that's going to be the fun part.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But I think,
And I'll just sit here and
where was
doodle.
I?
Doodling is dumb.
Yeah, so
Only dumb people
I
draw.
think that's how it's done. I don't know if that's still how it's done, but you have to,
I'm
know.
speaking about myself. Can't get mad about that.
I agree. They probably had somebody that could speak English vetting the names, going,
No.
dude, that
No.
looks cool, but no.
That guy's name is
You
Dix.
see what's hitting, and you see what's hidden here if you cut out this, this, and this, or if you read between the lines.
That guy's name is 3 == sign ==
His name is Shunt Punter.
3
less
== sign. Why did they put
greater than?
Why, what's that? Yeah. Why did they put a greater than? They
Sign.
could have just put a D. Oh my god.
8 = D.
Yeah, right? F in the chat. I don't know. I thought that was moving. Anyway, speaking of moving, I think we said all we can about that board game. You should get it. We will update it. We will update it as we come along because I am really stoked about this game. It'll be probably the first board game we actually get to on this show.
What I really want to do, speaking of the Kingdom Hearts board game, though, is I really want to do a D&D styled Kingdom Hearts based campaign.
No.
Yes.
Unless you can find a proper conversion that I don't have to do.
It's probably been done. That was a cat.
Yeah, that was really loud. So then Bud had a really fun idea. So he's got one. I haven't drummed one up. I misunderstood his prompt, but he thinks, or he's got a thing. If you could pick a game, any game to be a live action movie, right? I'm understanding this correct?
Yeah. So far.
Then who would you pick
To
play the main character?
Or a character.
Yeah.
Because the example
I'm
have
gonna add I'm gonna add a little twist.
Okay.
I want to hear who you would pick.
Yeah.
And then I want to hear why.
Oh, you'll see why.
Okay.
You'll see why.
Okay.
This hit me yesterday.
You should text it to me and we can put it up on the screen.
Or can you just search it up?
Search it up.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so it's first look up Ray Liotta.
How do I spell it?
Lio.
Never mind.
Okay, and go to images.
From The
Images.
Sopranos.
All right, scroll.
Isn't he going to be in a movie soon?
He might be. I haven't.
With Robert De Niro and somebody else? No, it's
Oh, it's a biopic of somebody.
It's Robert De Niro. It's some of the original gangster people.
Joe Pesci, maybe.
Maybe. Who's the guy from the Magic movie ride at Disney?
I don't know.
The Godfather. Who played the guy in The Godfather?
Oh, he's dead. He's long gone.
I think it was someone from one of those movies. I'm almost certain. It's okay.
All right. Now, scroll down a little bit. Okay. So go over to your right. Yeah, that one.
That one?
Yes. So that picture is what I found.
The Joker?
Oh.
Oh.
No. So I saw,
Video.
Batman game the movie.
okay, so
No.
so this is the picture that I found, and here's the premise. So I was listening to
He looks like
another.
a chipmunk.
I was listening to another podcast from
Al Pacino.
Okay, there you go. Al Pacino.
Robert De Niro.
Okay,
Robert
but
De Niro
who
and-
do you want? Who?
Well,
Sorry, somebody in the
that's why I
chat
said-
helped us.
I want to put I want to put a
Pacino.
premise behind this because there's a story behind this. So
Okay.
I was listening to another podcast from a couple of years.
You dirty
You
whore.
traitorous bitch.
You dirty
Yes,
whore.
I like to listen.
We can't get ideas from anywhere else but random web searches.
No, this.
I'm kidding.
No. This
Totally froze.
This idea came from a comment someone made.
Okay.
So
Bo was like, "Oh God, what did I do?"
it was offhand comment that one of the guys said that, have you seen Ray Liotta? It looks like his face fell off. I was like, what? So I go on Google Images and look up what the hell they're talking about, and I come across this, right? Now search up Skullface from Metal Gear Solid 5.
I kind of like that one.
Oh no, but no, but the specific picture goes along.
No, honey, you
No,
gotta
I
look
know
up.
that.
I was like, "What are you doing?"
I'm just putting it in there. Oh, look at that.
Oh, what was that? Oh, Grand Theft Auto 5?
Yeah.
His eyes are looking in the wrong directions.
Yeah, he's a little cross-eyed. Metal Gear Solid 5.
No MSG for me, thanks.
Yes, honey.
All right,
I
fine.
know. That's
All right,
the
now
joke.
now the first picture. Doesn't that look exactly like him? Like this
Not
mouth?
exactly, but I could see
You know,
it.
his mouth and everything. So if they put
All
a
you'd
little...
have to do is slap some red paint.
Yes! it caught me off guard. I'm like, holy shit, he can play Skullface in a Metal Gear Solid movie.
Yeah, but
I think it's a perfect match.
I think the only way you could make a Metal Gear Solid movie, if I understand the plots correctly, is to have no plot.
You have to have Kojima. He won't allow it unless he writes it.
What I mean is,
directs it.
it'd have to have no plot. Because it would have to be such a loop.
There is a plot line throughout the games.
I know, it's just super convoluted. It's like me trying to explain Kingdom Hearts, but not as hard.
Yeah,
because not as many... I don't know. Are there as many plot holes to dodge, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's enough material there that you could make a series out of it. We're gonna pick this direction, and you just,
I'm being facetious.
Yeah. But I think
I don't know enough celebrities for this.
Who could be Snake?
Snick.
Snake. I'd say Ryan Reynolds would have the build, but he can't shut his mouth.
The original voice actor.
I'm just imagining
The original voice actor. Does he look like him?
Yeah. I think there was like a petition going out.
I thought there were. Didn't they actually model one of the snakes after one of the voice actors?
They do that sometimes in games.
I think so.
Yeah, like Heavy Rain.
Mm-hmm. Here's the thing, like
500%
I don't
facial
care
animations.
enough about celebrities to know a lot of them to be like, hey, this person would be great for this character.
I know. I was just going off looks though. He looked.
That's what I mean. Like I
Skullface.
don't know enough. I don't know enough celebrities really, or care enough to like okay, this person could play this person in a game. Like
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of person. Like I don't like like I know all these celebrities. Like I don't. People are like, hey, you know this person's in this movie. I'm like, no idea. They're like, well, they were in this movie. I'm like, still no idea.
I'm trying to be involved in this conversation and think of something I would like to see a movie of.
I'm like, I'm really bad at that game. Like,
I mean, it's more of a joke thing. Where like
Oh,
they're not gonna make it.
Oh yeah, but it's like if you could.
it's just something funny. I thought.
So your why is because he looks like him.
Yes, that's why I came up with this. It's like I think it would work if they would shave his head, put face paint on him, put a mask and a hat.
I think everything I wanted to be a movie has been a movie.
you know what I want to see? I just want to see voice actors cosplay as whatever character they voice act just for the fun of it.
I'm pretty
no matter
sure,
how often it is.
I'm pretty sure John DiMaggio has done that with Bender from
so.
Futurama.
Probably what?
So.
John DiMaggio.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's cosplayed Bender before. Like he's very good with that.
I'm back,
Like-
baby. Pipe my shiny
Shiny
metal.
metal.
We need to get some sound bites.
Yes, I want a soundboard so I can just.
Dude.
Start poking.
Yes,
buttons.
Okay, if you pay $150, I'll make sure there are enough connections for you to put one on.
That seems fair enough.
But you have to put it in the table right here where we can all slap something.
Oh
when we want
God.
to.
I'm just
And
gonna
we'll
be
have to
like,
label it. So you know, hit.
Actually, no. You can actually make like little images, then they show up on the keys or screens on the keys.
I can make little icons.
That makes me scared. Technology makes me scared. I don't want to. That's scary.
It's just a little screen.
I don't want to see an image on the button.
I do. Dude, I wanted a razor because originally Laser Blades had that as like part of their built into the laptop.
Mm-hmm.
I so wanted one of those things because you could
It's-
customize all the keys. I know we're gonna be wrapping up shortly.
Yeah.
Well, you can dip out here in a little bit because I still got to get my movie out there. I don't know what movie would you do since you got to get going soon.
I don't know. That's the thing is I don't know enough celebrities to be like, hey. That's
I
kind of
mean-
why I was saying that. Like, I don't know enough celebrities to be like, this person would be
Well,
perfect.
we know the
This could
girl
be
from Tex in the City could be a horse in any movie.
She's a horse in every movie. What are you talking about?
Oh.
No wonder I can never understand her.
Yes.
So I don't know.
Is it Sarah Jessica Parker? Is that it?
I don't know.
Yes.
I'm gonna say something wrong on here, just making jokes. I'm gonna piss somebody off one of these days.
Well, they have the right to be offended, and we have the right to say what we want. So they.
I'm just playing off that old Family Guy joke that so many people will not get the reference for.
It was. I think South Park also did it too.
Did
Where
they really?
They went hunting,
Oh God!
and they put like antlers on her or something. No, it was moose. They put moose antlers on her.
That's great. That's absolutely amazing.
So what about
Yeah.
you?
I'm thinking.
We can make this a reoccurring thing. If you think of something, just
I'm thinking an Earthbound movie would be great because just all the weird things going on would be hilarious. But I don't know who would make a good. Like the only way I could picture is we'd have to age people up, and then we'd have to pick.
Yeah. We can make it college age because the dad's always giving money to Ness, so it's college age.
I put $835 in your account. Why?
Buy a hamburger.
This 7-year-old kid's like, okay, thanks, Dad. Love you. Bye.
Gonna go save the world.
Digging through the trash can, picking out burgers and cookies.
This one looks okay.
It was like, it's not like got
I'm gonna get on a
couple
bus.
bites out
I'm
of
gonna get on a
it.
bus with this band of blues singers that probably
The
do
Runaway
heroin.
5.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, you definitely have to age it up.
No,
That'd be
you seriously,
weird as
you
hell.
can make it college age.
No, it's gonna
I
be
think
kids.
a real live-action Pokemon movie would be pretty good.
I don't know.
But then again, I don't know who would play Ash Ketchum.
See,
Ketchum.
that's the thing is like I don't know of enough celebrities. I know like main ones. There's a couple that I know like Robert Downey Jr. and like Orlando Bloom.
Robert Downey Jr. is Ash Ketchum.
Oh my god, I'd watch it.
Yeah, but every time he would go to throw a Pokeball, you hear a
Ryan
Because-
Reynolds returning as Pikachu.
That'd actually be funny.
Well, yeah,
Terry Crews
down
is
here.
Brock.
Terry Crews is Brock.
Huh. I can see that.
College Humor's going to steal my idea with their ability to get celebrities on their show. That's
co-
trademarked.
Copyright, patent pending.
Patent pending podcast.
Ah!
Patent podcast.
Everything
pending.
about
Yeah,
our
no,
show
no.
is pending, apparently.
But we have written down here the new,
He's pending. She's pending.
He's pending. Are there any pendings I should know about?
this new Mario.
Yeah, what's this new
movie
Mario
game?
movie?
Okay, so
movie.
this was
You got
actually
a
just a
minute.
joke. I was making a spoof on your thing, but
Yeah.
there is a new Mario movie coming.
Is it
Nintendo has partnered with Universal,
There you
like
go.
not only just for theme parks, but for a movie.
So
and
that's
it's,
Illumination, I guess.
it's going to be an animated. Speaking of Mario theme parks,
I need a Zelda movie.
opens next year. And the Mario Land opens around the time of the Tokyo Olympics in Japan. So if you're into theme parks, I recommend going. That Universal Studios is amazing. I will have one recommendation if you go. That is, if you see a souvenir that you want in the morning, buy that shit then. They limit their supply daily of what they sell. So if you see something collectible, buy it in the morning and
Don't come back for
find
it.
somewhere to put it because I missed out on some really fun stuff.
Slime cup that was squishy.
Yeah, the king.
The king slime from Dragon Quest.
Yep. Yeah,
And they were like, "We're out.
and I was like,
It's gone."
"Well, are you?" They're like, "We're out," and I'm like, "Well, are you sold out?" And like, "No, we just don't have any more for today." I'm like, "What?"
Say what?
But yeah, so that's my recommendation. But I don't know, a Mario movie. It's part of that partnership with Universal. Yeah, Legend of Zelda movie would be pretty good.
I would love a Legend of Zelda movie. There were some people that were doing some freaking awesome cosplays. It was like called the Legend of Zelda Project, and they did awesome. It looked great.
Apparently, somebody was actually up until last year was rebuilding Link's Awakening on Ocarina of Time's engine.
Oh.
They had like retextured all the models.
Well, they got. Guess
nobody
cares.
knows what happened to it. I would still play it. It looked neat. Like
Nintendo bombed
it was
them.
weird though because
They're like,
Or-
"No, we're doing this."
Or they
first."
broke down the door and was like, "Hey, come work for us."
they were
I
maybe
doubt it.
they were
Probably
using
stole
pastel.
all their work,
It was
left them
weird.
for dead.
I'm pretty sure that happens pretty often. Companies, like game companies or developers, see someone's
Okay.
Not
passion.
Nintendo.
Well, okay, fine, but I'm sure that does happen. Someone
Well-
sees their passion project, goes, "Hey, instead of doing that, just
Yeah.
do it for us, then we'll pay you."
Well, it looks like it's about that time.
All right.
Rory's got to be off to work.
I have to go
We
get ready.
appreciate you guys coming in for just this short episode. We're gonna try
Yeah, if you're still here.
On
it's
average,
Rue, I don't even remember.
to be
We're
here
gonna call them Rue.
in the
Rue
mornings.
too.
Saturday mornings. We're gonna try to have it done 8:15, 8:30. we'll be a bit faster next time. Everybody was just waking up. We're getting used to it. You know, I work late, so getting up in the morning is pain. And Bud's always working, so it's a blessing to have him here. A blessing to have you guys here. Do remember, if you like what you see, to follow us. There's a Twitter link down below. We will eventually have a Twitter for this show, Podcast Pending, and possibly migrate to a Twitch. I don't want to do the Twitch migration just yet. I may just shift this one over entirely.
YouTube.
No, I'm making a new Twitch.
Oh.
But we will have a YouTube channel being set up shortly. I'm still working on getting a name that looks like Podcast Pending. And so yeah, if you like us, follow us. We also stream every Monday night for about an hour or two.
It depends.
Starting around anywhere between 9 and 9:30.
Games.
Actually,
We're
anywhere
playing
between 8:30 and 9:30. So, but we
Resident
aim right around average time at 9, and we're playing currently through Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
And we have some surprises in store on that stream. I'd like to get some more. I have some game keys left over from some old streams, so I'd like to give those away too for fun. Hopefully, be able to secure some more. But thanks for joining us this morning.
Bye.
Have a good day. Well, I guess we'll see you on Monday.
Yep. Bye.
See ya.
I can't find it.
And what?
I put our old logo up.
Oh.